Hello folks, Jeremy is back with another Captain Subpar toy review, and guess what? We are going back to Ryusoulger. You know, I was going to get to another Beast Morphers review, but this came in the mail, so I figured I had to get to this first. This is DimeVolcano, which obviously means it's based on the Dimetrodon, and it's a fire-based mecha. This is the first auxiliary mecha of the Ryusoulger series. And actually, I think it's the only real big one that's in the pipeline at the moment. After this comes out, next up is going to be the Six Ranger stuff, the Ryusoul Gold stuff. There's going to be his belt buckle, which isn't really a review, it just is another soul. There is his weapon, his changer, and then his mecha, which also combines with this in a different way on its own. So, you know, we got some gold stuff coming up soon. Anyway, let's just get into this review, shall we? I really like the design of this. I think the orange surprisingly works quite well with the red, and usually those colors, while they're similar aesthetically, I don't really think they work super well, but here it looks pretty neat. And it provides some fire armor for the Red Ranger, as you can see in this picture right here, which I think is pretty neat. And then on the side, you see the soul. It's a full orange, which again makes it stand out because any that aren't mecha based are the same color. So there's that. And then here it just shows the combination on the side, and then a better combination picture of it on the back. Doesn't really have any other versions of combinations shown like other boxes do, but it basically talks about the fact that this is used for the armor. So we're going to crack this bad boy open, see what we got here. Very interested, because box-wise, the design appeals to me. Ta-da! Let's pop that open. And you can see it says DimeVolcano. Here's our instructions. And it's same sort of cardboard packaging that most of the mecha have in this line. And there we go. Put that to the side. First, let's check out our soul. It sounds very ominous when I say that. You know, there's actually I've shown you before, the first promotional one was a shiny, it was more of a translucent orange. This is a full orange, but it's got some nice gold paint. Very cool gold paint. And it actually also provides a new head for the mecha. Let's see, fold it up like so. And let's see what we got with the noises. The old noises. Here we go. Just says Ryusoul. Nothing really new on that, but again, most of the good noises come from the sword. Mera Soul. So we had some fancy music there, very cool. Hope you dug that. Anyway, so we will set that aside for the moment. And I will open up my instrucciones. Always got to have those. And then we will pull this out of the plastic. Look how gentle I am. Okay. So it should be simple enough the way it goes together. This is in the clicks down. Always like to look at the box to double check. And then how does this go on? This little piece. Oh, it goes on the side. Okay, so it goes on this side. Which way does it want it? This way. So kind of like the green one, it's got a piece that just kind of hangs on the side that's used for the combination, which admittedly is a little sloppy. And as far as the toy itself goes, if you look it up in the light like this, I believe you can see how it's also a very nice translucent orange up top on the blade parts of it, which kind of gives it more of that volcano magma feel, I think. It's a little bit bigger than the green and the black ones. You know, probably a little more length specifically, but you know, so it's about the size where you can, you know, that size is like this on its own can be armament for the Red Ranger's mecha, of course. So anyway, that's all the pieces together. Okay, so now all we do is we just take these pieces off and we combine here. So first thing it wants me to do is take these off, take the drills off, take the cannons off, which is a pretty common first step. Take this off, set aside the red one, because we are going to need the orange one. Okay, it wants me to take the head of... Wait. Okay, so it wants me to take this head, wants me to flip it upside down, and then attach the drills to the sides of it. Okay, and then that goes on the chest. That's the chest piece right there. Boom. That's a neat little way to combine it. What's next? This piece on the side, I actually kind of thought it was going to be down here, but it says that this goes right here. Interesting. I guess that's probably utilized more for when it's combined with the Gold Ranger stuff. That would be my guess. And then these parts are going to go on the shoulders. So yellow part's inside, so this one will go on this shoulder. I'm judging based on this piece right here. According to this, that part goes on the inside. So these go on the shoulders like so. There we go. And what is next? Shoulders on the side. So this is the weapon. So it comes apart like this. This goes behind the hand piece. And then this flips around and goes in the front. Wait. Oh, wait, no, my bad. Sorry. This goes on this hand. Like so. And this goes on this hand. Does it want me to put the cannons and the T-Rex head anywhere? I don't think it does. So there will be some leftover pieces for this one, which is always a knock in my book, because I think there are enough connector pieces that you could find somewhere. Does it want the knees? No, like you could have put these on the knees, you know, and then this could always find a... Like, if you wanted to, you could jam this on the back to just use all the pieces and not have them sitting around. That's, like, personally what I would do if I was displaying it, because I like to use all the pieces. But, you know, this is not about that. Anyway, so that's going to be that's the final combination right there. So it does utilize all of the orange pieces. But, so it's got these, like, giant, like, cannons, which I think is cool. Like, I'm rambling, but I'll say this much is that's one of those little, like, aesthetic things I've always enjoyed, is the whole idea, like, the shoulder-mounted cannon. Thinking about, like, the dolphin from Ninja Storm. I think I mentioned this last time when I was talking about one of the other ones, either the black or the green one. But I think that's always been a cool aesthetic where it's like, I've got artillery power. Like, Turbo, I would say. Those sort of Zords. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool little fun combination. And again, this is going to have more versatility because the orange is also probably going to be utilized more often with the Gold Ranger's mecha, I believe. He's going to utilize that for a lot of stuff. So, again, a lot of fun combinations, and I also like the fact that we're getting to the 6th Ranger, and it doesn't feel like there's a lot of excess mecha. I think that's been one of the biggest problems in recent years, is we've had a lot of like auxiliary mecha that are just like, here's another arm, and then after it's used, whatever, we're done with it, blah blah blah. You know, like I like it when I'm okay with having auxiliary mecha, but I like them to be limited so that they actually feel special. You know, I'd rather get one bigger mecha like this than 2 smaller ones that aren't really special, you know? So, and I like that it has its own color, its own little theme. I think it works very well with this. So I'm digging it. I'm a big fan of this mecha, and I like that it gives the Red Ranger armor. So it has more purpose. It doesn't feel like a toy that's just there to be a toy. It feels like it has more involvement in the overall lineup, I guess I would say. So that's going to be all I have for the DimeVolcano review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, as far as what's coming down the pipe, Gold Ranger stuff, like I mentioned, is coming up. I still have to do the Morpher from Beast Morphers, and I'm going to try to compare that a little bit with the Go Busters version of it. And I'd like to get into these Legacy figure reviews. It's just, there's a lot of stuff been going on recently in the summer, and I'm going to get to them all eventually. They might not be as timely as I would hope, but they're all going to be coming up soon, guys, so I hope you appreciate that. As always, you know all my stuff. Liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, everything you can possibly do. It helps me out a little bit. I really appreciate it. But until next time, I am Jeremy, aka Captain Subpar. See, I can talk. Saying that to you forever and always, that I am going to be King of the Geeks. You know, most people would do like another take with that, with just the mumbling, but that's not how I roll. You know how I am. But again, let me just like look. I really just dig in that armor for the Red Ranger. I would like the other ones to wear it too. You know, like I think orange armor would look the best on the Blue Ranger, but that doesn't, you know, happen a lot. You know, well, it's always got to be the Red Ranger. Blah blah blah. Lame.